Greetings, gardeners. Joe Hewitt and I are here. Joe is a fruit fanatic from the South Bay area. We met over fruit, and Joe has property here on the Big Island. I'm doing custom growing for Joe because he wants to do a tropical fruit Disneyland over here north of Hilo, up along the river. And every time Joe comes, he is always bringing me something that I've never seen of or heard of. Joe gets out more than I do. And this thing, Joe, this is Dabai. Dabai. Canarium odontophyllum.
That's it.
Okay. And it is related to the pile nut. There is a tropical nut that people have tried to promote here in Hawaii, and it's never caught on like the mac nut has. But this one, instead of being eaten for the nut, this one we eat it like a vegetable. And so the fruit is taken. This is a tropical hardwood tree, broadly from Borneo is where this originates. The fruit is taken from the tree. It's soaked in hot water, maybe about 130 degrees, bathtub water, for approximately 20 minutes or so, whatever it takes to get it softened up a little bit. And in between the skin and the big seed that Joe's holding right there is this tiny layer of pulp right here. Now, let's see now, let me think about this. You said it tasted a lot like cooked carrot.
Yeah.
I see the carotene color, it's yellow. But what is it others describe this as?
Well, they say that in Borneo they have all different flavors. Every tree's different because they're wild, basically, uncultivated. So some are like cheese, some taste like different vegetables. Some they say goat cheese or other kinds of cheese, I don't know. Okay,
well, I mean, goat cheese when it comes from goats, that's fine. But, it's sort of like you give me a fruit and say, oh, this tastes like an anchovy. Well, when I'm cooking, sometimes anchovies are all right. In a fruit, I don't know. But cheese in a fruit, huh? Yeah. Let's see. No, right along with guck fruit, I'll never bother again. You don't want to order the seed from me.
Well, what I will say about this is in Borneo they traditionally eat it with a little bit of a sweetened soy sauce.
Okay, that might help.
Because it's very fatty, so it's just one of those fruits like avocado that the fat is the redeeming quality and it kind of masks the flavor with salt and other things.
But of course with avocado there's no need to mask the flavor because an avocado is fine as it is. And when it comes to fatty vegetables, I mean obviously in places where the diets where fat is scarce, which it is not in the United States, as you guys can see. I can understand why they'd go through the trouble of eating this thing, but I guess the only fatty vegetable I've ever run across the top of my head that I find very appealing is avocado. Yeah, now they say you can eat the skin in this too, huh?
They say, yeah. Let me take a bite of the whole thing here.
Yeah, you see what happens to him. I mean, his tongue's different than mine. I'm very,
We should try it with salt too.
Salt. Oh, that'll help anything, I guess, right? A little bit of salt. A little bit of sugar helps the medicine go down.
No, the skin's pretty tough.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it. I think that would get caught in the colon, and you'd end up with with diverticulitis or something.
It doesn't really change the flavor too much for me.
What, the skin?
The skin, yeah, it just adds an unpleasant leatheriness to it.
Leatheriness, yeah. Well, it comes down to a lot of this really rare fruit that people get all excited about. Oh, it's a rare fruit, blah, 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 That's a good reason why a lot of this stuff's rare. Not all of it. Yeah, you're right. I get the cooked carrot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there is a slight cooked carrot flavor, but actually it's more of the more unpleasant bitterness quality that the carrot can contain under the delicious sweet quality it has.
Well, like I said, these are so uncultivated that these seeds could have other flavors hiding in their genetics.
There's goat cheese, anchovies, prime rib.
Prime rib.
All hiding in the seed's genetic code.
It's the prime rib fruit, folks.
Yep. So there we have, as in not Dabai with an A, Dabai, the pili nut relative. Now I wonder, like the pili though, is the nut edible?
It is. It's much smaller than a pili nut.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, perhaps we'll like the nut better than the flesh. I was not that fond of the fruit. Aloha. You all have a wonderful day out there in the garden and hang loose.